What's going on, people? Mike C-Town here. Welcome to the episode of Records and Ramblings. So I had to make a really hard choice this past Friday night. Swans and Dragged in the Sunlight were both playing the exact same night. So I had to pick which one I wanted to go see. I'd seen Swans probably 4 times before then, and I'd never seen Dragged in the Sunlight. So in the end, I chose Dragged in the Sunlight because I'm still not a huge fan of the new Swans record. When I looked at set lists, it looked like they were playing mostly songs from that record. Here's the thing. The very last minute, I see a post on Facebook that Jarbo is going to be performing with Swans for one song. So I'm kind of glad that I chose to go to that Swans show because it was absolutely incredible. One thing I've noticed with the past few records is they sound way better live than they do on record. Like, those new songs sounded fantastic. And it's really amazing how heavy they sound live. Like, just loud and heavy. And seeing Jarbo come out and perform Blood on Your Hands with the band was just incredible, man. Yeah, I don't think that's something that we'll see again in our lifetime, so it was well worth the ticket price alone. When all the lights washed over me, Mama will never forget. So yeah, if Swans are coming to your town and you're still undecided on whether or not you should go see them, go. Trust me, you will not regret it. Here's the other cool thing. The Swans show got out relatively early, so at the very last minute, instead of deciding to pick up the new Swans record at the show, I decided to take that money and see if I can catch Dragged in the Sunlight at the other venue. So I raced over there, walked in right as Dragged in the Sunlight was playing, and holy shit, they fucking killed. They were so good. I couldn't get much footage of them because it was pretty much pitch black in the room with the exception of a few small lights and the candelabra, but this is what I got. But yeah, they're definitely another band that you need to go see live if they're coming to your town. Incredible. So, on that note, the first record I'm going to show you is something I bought at the Dragged in the Sunlight show. This is Dragged in the Sunlight with Widowmaker. I'm not sure how many this is limited to. I think it was 500 all around between all the different colors. But I went ahead and grabbed it since I'd seen it online going for a bit more than what they were selling it at the show. This is now the only thing I own by these guys. I'd already heard it, but I never got around to buying it. But for those of you guys that don't know, they're kind of black metal, kind of doomy, kind of droney, kind of death metal. They're kind of all these things, but they're all fucking awesome. And yes, Rich Owens, I do owe you for introducing me to this band, so thank you, brother. Here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with this cool printed inner sleeve here. And it's on this really nice red and black splatter vinyl. The next record I'm going to show you, this is Baby D, a book of songs for Anne Marie. I got put on to Baby D like most people from her being with Anthony and the Johnsons long time ago. I know I've shown one of Baby D's records before on here, but this is her second LP, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's harp, piano, some other string arrangements, and her wonderful, whimsical, weird-ass, but great voice. This is apparently released back in 2004 on Dirtro, which is the label that David Tibet used to be affiliated with. And it came with a book, but I never actually got that version. And I wish I had, because I'm not even sure who Anne Marie is or what the story is with her. But either way, if you're a fan of stuff like Joanna Newsom, or if you're a fan of Anthony, at least Anthony's older work, then yeah, I'd say definitely give this a shot. Here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with this nice printed lyric sheet. Shit, I just showed you guys a blank page. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Whatever. Yeah, lyrics. The next 2 records I'm about to show you both came from the same distro. I'm pretty sure they're both bootlegs, but it doesn't matter. They both sound great. And whatever. Yeah, the first one of those 2, this is Beherit, Drawing Down the Moon. This is their first full length. Some really dark, old school black metal. Some truly evil sounding shit. Definitely teeters on what people nowadays call war metal, whatever the fuck that shit means. But you know, you mix some Vaughn with some Black Witchery. Some of it even reminds me of Sarcophago. But yeah, this is great stuff. Front cover, back cover. I assume anybody watching my channel that actually listens to black metal knows all about Beherit and knows all about this record. And you would know how special it is to actually own a copy of this. Even if it does look like it could be a bootleg. But whatever, man. Great stuff. Next record I'm going to show you. This is Enslaved with Vikinglr Beldi. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but whatever. This came from the same distro as I mentioned before, and I'm pretty sure this is a bootleg because this was originally on Death Like Silence, and I'm 99% sure that Death Like Silence never pressed this on vinyl. It was only on CD. Sorry I didn't prepare before doing this video. But it definitely looks like a bootleg. Like, the cover doesn't really look that awesome, you know. But yeah, I mean, it sounds good, and this is actually one of my favorite Enslaved records. This is old black metal Enslaved before they got really proggy. And I like the proggy stuff okay, but I'm more of a fan of that stripped down, just barbaric black metal that they used to do back in the day. But yeah, another way you can tell this is a bootleg. No way Euronymous was pressing shit on fucking blue marble vinyl back in 1994, I think this came out in. So yeah, dude, not shitting on what Enslaved is doing now, but seriously, this stuff, what they were doing back in these days was so unique and so special and just so fantastic, man, that, you know, this is one of my favorite black metal bands. I don't talk about them a lot because, like I said, they changed so much, but this material is just absolutely incredible. So if you've not heard this and you're a black metal fan, you're fucking up, bruh. You're fucking up. What better record to follow a fucking Enslaved record than a Mineral record with the power of falling? This is an undisputed classic album. If you're into old punk hardcore, if you're into old emo especially, there's no way you've never heard this record. If you haven't, again, you're fucking up. I've said this before and I'll say it again until I die. All you kids that are yapping about what emo is, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I'm sorry. I know that sounds pretentious, but it's fucking true. I'm an old man. I came up when the term was actually being used regularly to talk about music. And this shit does not sound anything like the fucking Used or My Chemical Romance. This is what emo was. Maybe it's morphed into whatever this bullshit is now, but if you look at emo like it's a dirty word, please don't. Look at this kind of shit. This is where it's at, alright? You have to understand the media took that word emo and completely bastardized it. In my day, emo was all about the music and the attitude, as opposed to whether or not you fucking cut yourself or you wear some stupid swoop haircut. So, whatever. All that aside, this is a beautiful record. Always reminded me of Sunny Day Real Estate. But I love Sunny Day Real Estate, so it's not an insult whatsoever. But this record is absolutely incredible. And the cool thing is, it came out in like 1997, and it still holds up. Fucking great. Front cover, not much to see with the back cover. I know you can still get this for a very fair price if you go on like Discogs or something like that. So if you're actually interested in the actual origins of emo, and maybe some of the more popular bands of the genre that are actually good, then yes, give Mineral a shot, give Promise Ring a shot, give Frail a shot. Maybe one of these days I'll do like an emo video. Because what's really cool is I remember telling Canyon when I hung out with him here how there are emo bands that actually sounded like black metal. They weren't trying to, but just the way the music was recorded and the chords they used sounded like black metal. So maybe I will do a video on that because I'd love to share some of that with you guys so you'd stop hearing the word emo and immediately thinking about a bunch of dumbass Hot Topic kids, you know, wearing fucking big Jinkos with buckles all over them and just, I don't know, what the fuck do those kids do? They eat lollipops and fucking throw milk duds at people over the balcony at the mall. Fuck those kids, dude. Back in my day, emo kids sat in the corner and just wrote zines and drew hearts on the wall. That was way cooler than hanging out at fucking Hot Topic. Fuck Hot Topic. What am I talking about? Records and fucking ramblings. That's what you got, bruh. That's what you got. I'm done. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace, bitches!